chose House of Wills after looking at several different locations because it seemed to have a really cool history and really cool aesthetics. It just happened to be that we found out that we knew the owner, so that made it a little bit easier and a little bit more fun to be able to get in there to shoot.
Yeah, we actually went in 2 phases. Like the first time we went just to check it out, and we shot a little bit of the B-roll that you see, and then the second time was like the whole band bringing every single piece of equipment that we owned, whether it's for music or for video, lights, everything, because everything that was used in the making of this was ours, except for the drone. Damien brought his own drone. Damien Eduardo's is the guy who filmed it.
But I remember it was a snowy day, and I pulled up, and there's 2 hellhound-looking pit bulls on a porch on top of the building.
My first impression of the place was that it was just really cold. It was winter when we did this, and I don't think it had any heating. So that's why we're all wearing jackets. But after you get going, and you're singing and you're moving around a little bit, you kind of warm up. But it was definitely an interesting atmosphere. I felt right at home.
Yeah, I think you can see our breath sometimes when we're playing. It was also cool to walk around the building and get guided around and say, this used to be the room where the women's version of the Freemasons would meet, or this is the room where these ceremonies happen.
Loaded in and questioned if I needed a hard hat because it was such disrepair. But set up and kind of got the vibe of the whole place, and I think really shown through with all of our performances.
There was a concern initially of the ceiling falling in on us because of the dilapidated condition there, and so I just kind of put that on my mind and just hope nothing fell on my head when we started playing.
The place was kind of beat up. It had seen better days, and I think the glory days were actually during the 80s, but that kind of place always gets my blood pumping, and it makes me think of the possibilities and the history and what was and what could be. It was just a really interesting place to go and shoot some stuff.
Yeah, and while we were filming, we kept having weird things happen, like Damien tried to fly his drone in the building, but he couldn't. It just went up like a foot and lost connection and just took off like a rocket and smashed into a wall, and then our camera batteries kept dying way sooner than they should be, or the cameras would just shut off. Like the lights seemed to be okay, but anything that had a lot of moving parts inside of it didn't seem to work right in there.
Yeah, it definitely had an eerie but homey feel.
Yeah, it was just stay focused, get set up, and ignore the creepiness. There was a little bit of time when I had to walk through some hallways back to a bathroom, and it's a sketchy kind of building.
So we actually only had 2 working outlets for the whole shoot, so the amps, lights, everything were run off 2 extension cords, which is pretty nuts.
While I didn't get to tour the rest of the place, I kind of was able to just kind of show up and record. I know the guys had the opportunity to go through some of the other rooms, which was like a snapshot back in time, but a really fucked up snapshot back in time, like if Satanists own the place, which they actually do. So it was kind of neat and interesting. That kind of stuff I always like it. It makes me really interested in the history.
Speaking of history, this room right here is one of the morgues. So this is where they used to, when it was a funeral home and a hospital, I think they used to embalm the bodies.
I don't know if it's ghosts or if it's just electromagnetic activity, but there definitely was a strange reaction to a lot of electrical, especially digital type devices, where they wanted to shut down or not cooperate, or batteries seemed to die much quicker than they should have. So, some people would say that's some kind of paranormal activity because things acted bizarrely.
So overall, great experience, and it showed in the footage and sound.
So we're really excited with how it turned out. We think the atmosphere was perfect for what we were trying to do. So thank you to everybody who helped us make it possible, and we hope you guys really enjoy it as much as we did.